rising, and peace to all the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace to all the divine beings and chosen ones all around the world, family. I'm sending y'all high vibrational energy and gratitude, divine intellect signing in. Now, what I wanted to discuss today, family, for the chosen ones out there who really been doing the work, who really been healing, who really been taking this journey serious, I salute to y'all, family. I salute. Keep doing what you're doing, family. Keep ascending, keep growing, keep evolving spiritually, mentally, physically. Keep becoming the best version of yourself and keep being that light. Keep shining and irritating these demons out here, family. Keep being your most authentic self. All my chosen ones who've done the work and healed out their family, just know that all those minor setbacks that you experienced along your journey was for your major breakthrough. All the trials, all the tests, everything you've been through was meant to prepare you for this very moment. And your spiritual team and the Most High Divine Mother and Father was just preparing you, just testing you to see if you was willing to stand your ground when people tried to stir you from your beliefs. See if you was willing to stand your ground and doing the work for your lineage and your bloodline, and clearing off a lot of curses and blockages that the enemy tried to place over your lineage or your bloodline in this current reality, and for generations and generations that was here before you, of your ancestors and your lineage. Like the Most High Divine Mother and Father, Divine Source, and your spiritual team was just testing you to see how resilient you were gonna be, if you were really about this spiritual life like you were saying you was. And you proved it. You basically, your spiritual team crowned you because you made it through all the tests. They crowned you to continue carrying out, breaking the curses, or continue leading and being the change for your bloodline, or being the change that they was waiting for all along. Because your spiritual team, they've been here before you. Your ancestors, like they were here before you in the physical, but in this lifetime they chose you to take on the missions and to break the curses off of your lineage, off of your heritage, off your whole entire bloodline. So in this lifetime, all the obstacles, all the trials, the tests, yeah, it has something to do with the enemy trying to create illusions to stop you. But like I always say, the Most High Divine Mother and Father and your spiritual team are always testing you too, to see like your strength, your confidence, your resiliency, your willpower, to see, are you willing to still continue fighting against evil, because you signed a contract to come back here to stand for righteousness and to help raise the frequencies on the planet. So you being tested by the Most High Divine Mother and Father, and then the enemy is also trying to create illusions to make you self-sabotage or make you feel like you're not going down the right path or the right journey. And that's why you got to be that's why you was being tested, to see if you was going to stay grounded in your faith, grounded in your knowledge, the esoteric knowledge that you have learned along your journey. And others who be trying to come and change your beliefs or make you think otherwise, your ancestors was testing you to see if you was going to stand your ground and really stand in your power and divinity as a chosen one. Because as a chosen one, the enemy always want to have control over you. Have you ever wondered why people always want to have control over your life, chosen? Why they want to tell you when you need to do something, how you need to do something, and why you need to do, you know, like demons feel powerful when they're able to have control over you, chosen, because of your anointings, your light. You're the child of the Most High Divine Mother and Father. These demons, they feel powerful when they can control and manipulate you, because they're only pawns for the enemy, which is Satan. So you was being tested the whole time to see if you was going to stand your ground. All the trials, all the tests you've been through. It's probably was times you wanted to throw in the towel, when you probably did have times where you questioned your journey. But at the end of the day, deep down, you know that you have a mission to fulfill. You know that it's something within you that won't let you just stop, you know, fulfilling this mission or walking down this path or fulfilling your journey, because you know there's more to life than this physical reality or what we've been programmed, what they wanted us to be programmed to believe. We know that this is a magical realm. We know that there's more beyond this veil, family. We know that as a chosen one, if you've done the work and healed, you know it's way more to this veil than what the regular two physical eyes can see or perceive. So you went through certain tests, all of those setbacks, it was just meant to prepare you for your breakthrough, family, because your spiritual team, they're not going to allow you to walk into anything. They're not going to allow you to just have opportunities that's not in alignment with you, or not, just they're not going to allow anything to happen for you if it's not in alignment with your highest self or your greatest good, or for you to continue being evolving spiritually on your journey, and for you to also stay divinely protected. It all be for your protection, really. So they're not going to allow things to happen for you if it's not meant for your protection. And that's the great thing. That's a wonderful thing to know about having a spiritual team or connecting back to your ancestors, is that they're going to always make sure you're divinely protected no matter what. Even walking this journey, you have many divine beings in your cosmic family that's walking with you. You're not alone on this journey once you decide to take that call. When you decide to step into your divinity and help raise the frequencies, you're not alone, family. Even though it may feel like you're alone at times, you're never alone. Your spiritual team is always there to guide you. You're divinely guided. So now it's like all the minor setbacks that was happening was the enemy trying to create illusions for you, and then it was your spiritual team also stepping in to make sure that you divinely protected, or that you don't get caught up in things that will, try to put you in a fucked up situation or messed up scenario. So everything that happens be for your protection, and it also be the enemy trying to create illusions. But if you really done the work and healed and raised your frequency and ascended, all that is over with now, family. The enemy has no control over you no more. The enemy can't create any illusions that's gonna stop you. The enemy can't try to do sorcery, evil spell work. It won't affect you. It can't touch you. Because the thing is, when you raise your frequency, all that stuff just bounce off you and it goes back to the sender. All that stuff, it bounce off you and it returns back to the sender once you're on a high frequency. Because when you're on a high frequency, it automatically creates a shield around your aura that can't be penetrated. So it don't matter what tries to try to stop you, or whatever, or no matter what the enemy try to create as far as illusions to throw you off, or to make you self-sabotage, or to try to, stop you from fulfilling or gaining progress along your journey. It don't matter no more, because now your spiritual team steps in and keeps you protected, create that shield around you. And the thing is, once you raise your frequency, chosen, you get to that point where you're no longer attached to this matrix. You're no longer connected to the third dimension. So the thing is, the enemy needs you in your root in order to get this spell work to work for them, or to operate for them. Like, you have to be in your root chakra, your lowest frequency, chosen. And for y'all who healed and raised y'all frequency and on higher frequency, y'all not in root anymore. But when you were in root, which is the third dimension, the enemy was able to set up blockages, was able to put spell work and sorcery over you, because you were unaware of who you were, and you were just out here moving like anybody else, like a regular NPC or a bot out here, because you were unaware of who you were. Like, you was just a sleeping god at the time, a sleeping divine being, sleeping chosen one, sleeping goddess. You wasn't aware of who you were at that time. So the enemy was able to manipulate and try to set up blockages and trying to put stumbling blocks in your way, not knowing that that was going to allow you to step into your awakening. That was going to awaken you again to where you start stepping into your power, stepping into your divinity. So the whole time, the enemy was trying to create illusions and stumbling blocks, but the whole time the enemy was basically helping you and leading you up to stepping into your power again, when they had a whole nother agenda though. And that was to keep you suppressed, keep you limited, keep you restricted from your power, keep you lost. But your spiritual team said no more. And in this lifetime, for you stepping into your divinity and doing the work, they will forever protect you through whatever situation you face or go through. And nothing that the enemy tries to do will work. especially when you in your divinity, especially when you done raise the frequency, especially when you helping raise the frequencies on the planet. You know your spiritual team coming in to help you out, make sure that you make it through whatever obstacle or situation that you face. They're gonna always be there for you, family, especially when you connected with them. And in this lifetime, for those who healed and done the work, they have crowned you. They have crowned you as the one to basically carry and continue breaking all the chains off of the lineage, to carry your bloodline. They looking at you now. They crowned you, family. And that's major. That's major. So now that you back into your divinity, you royalty, you know they're going to walk with you. They're going to lead you. They're behind you 24/7. Watching your back, making sure nothing touch you. Your kids, your offsprings, your family. Make sure that whoever is close to you and connected to you, they're watching over them and keeping them protected as well. So with you being crowned in this lifetime, family, that's major. Major things are happening for you at a rapid rate. So every day you can expect miracles. Every day you can expect blessings. Every day you can expect changes, major changes in your life. It's leading up to you reaching your destination or fulfilling your soul's purpose or mission or what it is that you came back here to do. And you are being rewarded by your spiritual team as well. They're going to make sure that you're taken care of because you're doing the work to help heal your bloodline and to breaking those curses off your bloodline, off your lineage. They're proud of that. They're proud to see what you have done for those who've been really doing the work and really walking this spiritual path. Your ancestors are really proud, family, proud of you. So they're always around you. They're always rooting for you. They're always working through others around you. It don't matter who it is. They can use anybody to basically help you out or help your situation, no matter what you're going through. And I'm a witness of that. I experienced that, family. And the thing is, in this life too, we can't never look at why does things happen? Why is this going this way? Or why is this happen? Why is it like this? Or like when things get a little, tough at times for you, you got to know that it's not getting bad or anything, family, because you can't look at it like, why is this happening? You got to look at what is happening for me. What is happening? What changes are my ancestors making for me? What rearrangements are they making for my protection? Because things happen, but you gotta look at it from a more positive light. You gotta look at it with more enlightenment. Like, how is this happening for my greatest good? Instead of why is this happening? Because when your ancestors step in, they gonna make things happen for you for your greatest good. They're not gonna put you through anything that's gonna hinder you or stop your progression or to stop your growth along this journey. So when things happen, it's for your greatest good. It's to prepare you. It's to basically open up new doors. It's to possibly make you come up with new ideas. Look at different options. It's always something. It's always a bigger meaning or bigger purpose behind what your ancestors and your spiritual team and the Most High Divine Mother and Father is doing for you. Even when things look crazy, even when you're going through certain difficult times, challenging times. But all the minor setbacks that happened was meant to prepare you for this very moment. These big blessings that's coming for you, family. This major come up for you. And the enemy was basically trying to stop you, throw you off your path, try to prevent you. But the Most High Divine Mother and Father and your spiritual team, they stepped in and said, no more. Enough is enough. Leave my child alone. There will be no more blockages, no more stumbling blocks. All of that is removed off you, family, if you've been doing the work to heal and remove those curses. Because at birth, as a chosen one, I told y'all that these dark forces, they try to work sorcery over your placenta. When your mother decides to leave the placenta at the hospital with these dark forces, family, and these evil reptilians, because they all work in the medical field as well. They try to work sorcery over your placenta, your placenta. and create spells and sorcery, do all type of shit to try to cause so much havoc in your life or cause so much destruction in your life. That's why as a chosen one, you experience so much along your journey, so many trials, so many errors, just so many setbacks along your journey before you awakened to who you are and stepped into your divinity. Yeah, you had attacks and the enemy tried to attack you then to try to bring you back into your lowest nature as you was rising, or to put you back down in root as you was rising and ascending. But you know, those little attacks was nothing. They be little slight attacks that you bounce back from every time. But when you was in your root and your lowest nature and you was not in your highest frequency or in your divinity, the enemy was able to manipulate you, play on you. Yeah, your spiritual team was there to still protect you, but a lot of the tests was meant to help you step into your divinity. Like, well, not tests, but I meant to say like a lot of the stuff that took place as far as the setbacks that the enemy was trying to set up for you was doing nothing but pushing you further and further into your divinity. So that's why you had that awakening, and that's why you wanted to, you know, raise your frequency. That's why you wanted to really start healing and doing the work and breaking these curses off your bloodline. That's the reason why you stepped into your divinity in the first place, because you knew you had a mission. But when you were unaware, you didn't understand. You didn't know why all this stuff was happening to you, why all these blocks was happening, why errors and things was happening in your life left and right. But that was the enemy. So the Most High Divine Mother and Father and your spiritual team, they make no mistakes. So everything that happens for you is for a reason. And it's to help you evolve spiritually along this journey, especially once you take that call and step into your divinity, family. Now you really stepping into this journey. You stepping into walking down this journey and stepping into your power again that they tried to limit you and restrict you from. This system tried to restrict you from stepping into and limit you. But just know that all of that is over, family, and the enemy could not do nothing with you. Once you ascended, for those who've ascended and done the work and healed, you're no longer in the third dimension no more. So the enemy can't play with you. Like I said, you have to be at a low frequency for any attack or spell work to get at you or to work against you. But when you were unaware of who you were, that's when the enemy was playing with you the most, creating all this stuff, and, you know, these setbacks and illusions to throw you off and to try to stop you from ever being able to rise into your divinity again. But in this lifetime, for those who healed, chosen, you are in your divinity again. You are in your power again. And that's what fears the enemy. That's what put fear in the enemy, because they wanted you sleep. But now you rise. Now you see through the illusions. You see beyond the veil. You no longer want to be around people who self-sabotage. You no longer want to be around people who don't accept their flaws. You don't want to be around people who don't love themselves. You don't want to be around people who have the spirit of competition and envy and jealousy. You see through the illusions now, family. You see the NPCs. You see the demons out here working through these vessels. Thanks to the Most High Divine Mother and Father and your spiritual team for allowing you to have that spiritual eye to see, and for you doing the work and raising your frequency and consciousness so that you can see what's been going on around you this whole time. You got to pat yourself on the back, family. They crowned you. Your spiritual team crowned you, and they crowned you for a reason, because they couldn't get nobody else in your physical family in that bloodline to step into this role or this be the chosen one to break the curses, because that was going to be too much for them. They couldn't take on this. You know how big of a mission it is to come back into this lifetime and break generational curses off your lineage? That's dangerous. That's why you have to have spiritual protection along this journey, because the enemy is always going to try to attack you because of that. The enemy want to keep you bound and keep you at a low frequency. And if the enemy can't use you, it gotta try to use. If the enemy can't get to you, it's gonna use other people around you to try to get to you. But when you raise your frequency, family, you create that shield around you to where nothing can penetrate. So don't look at things like, why is this happening? Look at things like, how is this happening for my greatest good? Change your mindset, reprogram the way that you look at things, family. And you won't look at things the way that the Matrix wants you to look at things, or how these NPCs out here programmed to look at things. Because when you in your lower nature, you can only see and perceive with these two physical eyes. You can't even see beyond the veil. So for those who lack souls, or soulless beings, NPCs, demons, they only see in the physical, which is the third dimension, which is the lowest vibrational frequency, the lowest. So they can't see on higher consciousness. They can't see beyond the physical realm. But you can, family. You can, chosen. You see the spiritual and the physical. You walk in between both realms, literally. So you see what a person's agenda is miles, you see it coming, especially when you raise your frequency and you on a higher consciousness. But yeah, family, everything is happening for your greatest good, and all of those minor setbacks was just preparing you for your major come up, your major breakthrough. But if these videos resonate with y'all, like I always say, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share these videos to more divine beings and chosen ones all around the world, family. If you would like to set up a 15-minute consultation call with me, that'll be $30. And if you would like to set up a 30-minute consultation call with me, that'll be $60. And that's a one-on-one call with me over the phone, family. And you can email me and get in contact with me so we can set that up and possibly get a day and a time, you know, so that we can get that going for you. If you need just a little encouragement, a little motivation, whatever it may be, talk about certain situations, you need more clarity on what's going on along your spiritual path or on your journey, you know, set up that consultation, family. Don't hesitate. Get in contact with me, family. Email me. My email, I'll leave it down in the description box below, but it is rabmusic2324@gmail.com. That's rabmusic2324@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Divine Intellect signing out, family. Ashe.